is a video that went around. It is somebody behind camera asking a bunch of mothers, would you kill to protect your kids?
Would I kill for my kid?
Oh.
Kill somebody?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
No.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes as long as it's legal.
No.
I don't think I would kill for my children, but I do think I would be mouthy enough that somebody might murder me standing up for my children.
Yo, I have so many thoughts on that. That just kind of blew my mind. But Candace,
No, go ahead.
you're a mother. No, you're a mother. You started us off. Let's go from your place first. I could be speaking out of turn.
I would scorch the earth
Amen,
for my
mama.
children.
That's what I like to hear.
We will be the last people standing.
Yeah.
I mean, one, it's not a question. It's not a question.
Yeah.
I saw that when it was initially going viral, and how did these women give birth? I don't understand.
Yeah, what kind
How
of
do you
bitch
look
ass
at-
mothers are these?
I think it was a vagina, probably.
I heard something about a stork and eating the egg.
Yeah.
They did eat the egg, and then they cut the
Well, the
belly
baby
button.
goes inside. It eats the egg for nutrients, so
Yeah.
it gets strong, and then the stork comes and
Bulking
you gotta
season.
go in. Yeah, it's a
No,
whole
those are the women that would have been eaten by the saber-toothed tiger and never would have procreated.
Yeah.
And this is what modernity gets you, is a bunch of dummies that should not...
modernity, like modern times.
Yeah, should not have had children. Like, they would have
Yeah,
been the
it's too
dodo
easy-
birds that ran off
It's too
the
easy to
cliff.
survive.
Right.
Now
So we're
it
not
is.
weeding
We've made
out
it so
the
easy.
herd.
It's idiocracy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see it a little differently. I see it as ideological capture. These are people that
they're
like
lying.
No, it's ideological capture. They
I guess the problem with this is I don't know what that means. Go ahead.
Who put him in the driver's seat?
I'm enjoying it.
Audience proxy.
The audience proxy. So the fact that like two of them were like, oh, if it wasn't, as long as it wasn't illegal, right?
What the fuck is legal matter?
This is where, and I truly believe this, and this is just, look, this is confirmation bias on my part. Like, I'm biased against, I believe women in general have been the victims of a multi-generational psyop to make them more obedient and dependent upon the state. And the fact that she was like, as long as it's not illegal, remember, people, moral and legality are different things. Slavery was legal.
Right.
Freeing slaves was illegal. So you're telling me that you wouldn't free your child from slavery back in the day because it was illegal to do so? These are people that have been captured. And I have people in my own life that during COVID would have turned me in because they would have thought it was for my own good.
Whoa.
For sure. I have people that I love in my life that if there was like, if we had to do the quarantine camps the way Australia did, they would have turned me in because they would have thought they were saving me from myself, because their trust is so deeply embedded in the state and in the government that they're more afraid of breaking the law. Their fear of breaking the law, of disappointing daddy government, supersedes their love for their child. I see that, and I see active measures. I see, you call it modernity, I call it a plan being pushed through to its likely conclusion. That if your kid, so why would you have to if it's not illegal? If your kid is a dissident, if your kid was a insurgent, would you be okay with your kid going away? Like, yeah, they would. They say, well, he shouldn't have broke the law. Not that the law's fucked up, but he shouldn't have broke the law.
So what are these mothers thinking? They're standing there watching their kid, like something happening to their kid, and they're just gonna be like, "No, please."
Yeah,
Like,
I guess.
no, you look. If it's just you, like, let alone a child or someone that you love that you would kill for, like, if it's yourself, if someone rises up to kill you, like he said, the thing in the Bible, if someone rises up to kill you, you must rise up and kill them, because it's unnatural. If they're coming to kill you and squash you and your potential, everything you could be, everything you are, it's your job to put them down. You know what I mean?
I get it, but the whole like I'm the righteous hand of God thing is also pretty convenient.
What's the righteous hand of God? Is that what he said?
That's what the moralizing of like, if you take God's precious life, I'll take your life, and it's like, well, you're not judge and jury either. But
if you know someone, if someone's coming at you to kill you, kill them.
That's not what he's talking about though. He's talking about if you've killed somebody else, he'll kill
Innocent.
you.
Oh, he's going. Well,
I get it, but you better be right.
Sure.
I get it. It's a cool line. It was a badass line, and I'm not trying to be a dick. But at the same time, I'm sitting here, and this is just, maybe this is the moment we're living in, or maybe this is my own fucking problems. But I see liberals answering a question and non-liberals reacting to it. That's what I saw. And maybe that's reductionist, maybe it's myopic, but I think that's the moment of time that we're in.
Yeah, I almost feel like I kind of believe those ladies weren't being honest. I think if it was clear to them that they have to kill someone if their kid dies, they're killing the person.
I don't think so. I don't think they're capable of it.
Then they shouldn't be a mother. They're not capable of mothering. What type of then it goes back to what Candace said, and they should have just walked off.
Are any of those women capable of saving their children to begin
I don't know.
with? Is it even
you can pull a trigger?
Do you think any of those women have a gun? It would shock me.
But I honestly think they're kind of like lying to themselves. They're like, I don't want to be caught saying I'd kill someone. You know what I mean? I think they're trying to be kind of politically correct and they're just being a little too soft.
So think of that. But think of that. Just assume that that's true. They think it's better to be thought of as allowing my kid to die in the eyes of their politically correct friends.
Stupid as fuck. The whole thing is like mind-boggling to me. I would be interested to hear if you ask men that question, and I bet it'd have to be I bet you'd get a different answer. A father, a protector would, and like most mothers should say they would as well. But I bet you could find some beta males who'd be like, oh, I don't know. I'd
for sure
try and subdue the guy until the authorities got here. Fuck that. This family, that supersedes law. That supersedes all that shit. Family and love, fuck all that law shit. How's one man going to tell you what to do, what's right, what's wrong? That's just another man's words.
It's going to be put to the test. I really feel it. And the truth is, and I said this a couple episodes ago, and I feel like you guys looked at me like I'm crazy, and for good reason. But I see those people as a
threat?
Existential threat. I don't see them as sad. I see them as a threat to my well-being, because they will empower the people. They will empower the people.
You don't see them as a threat?
No, I do. And
he's saying they're gonna blindly follow, and there's gonna be power in numbers, and they're gonna, you know what I mean?
But then they can just be easily manipulated to if the wind blows the other way.
How many women? You may know this better. How many women do you think see the world through your eyes on this question? How many see the world through their eyes?
The moms that I know would side with me. But I also,
you're selective.
Were you talking a few episodes ago about you guys were in a hike for the woods and they were like, "Ooh, keep that knife away from me."
Yeah, that was because that was like the spiritual community that I'm kind of a part of, and that is all California liberals. So they were
they're
just
kind of soft and
like pacifists,
softer than baby shit.
Yeah, have no idea how to use a weapon.
The optimist
they would have if someone was going after their kid. I don't know that they would have the capability to act.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
The optimist in me wants to say, hey, look, maybe they'll rise to the moment and the occasion.
You rise to your level of training.
But I think what history has shown more likely is that they don't save the kid, then become a radical after the kid has died, and their shame fuels their activism for the rest of their life. The people who were so vehemently anti-communist after their children had died, after they had been sent to the gulags, not before. It's a response. It's a trauma response, but they hold out hope that this thing that I believed in, bought into, and supported is not going to hurt me, and it's not going to hurt my kids. And then when it does, sure, then they go far the other way. But it's after. It's not before.
Yeah, I'd want my wife to be like what Candace is saying: scorched earth. Fuck those motherfuckers. We're killing everybody.
Who wouldn't want their wife to be like Candace?